What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In the last video you saw, we began wrapping the Eco Diesel. Yes, this liquid copper color as the heater turns on. Thank you. This liquid copper color does look sharp, and I just can't get enough of it. It does still throw me off that half the truck is in fact black, but we've got the whole kind of front end sitting in the driver's seat. You could see the liquid copper hood and it looks good. Fenders are done, hood's done, both bed sides and the tailgate are done. This section right here will be the most challenging. As you guys know, I'm here to not only show you mods, do mods, build sweet things, but I like teaching you things too. Today I'm gonna rip as much of this thing apart as I can. I'm gonna get all the door handles out. I'm gonna get the mirrors off. We're gonna have to do some weather stripping removal, but we gotta get all this stuff off. Not so much this door, but like this door. So, you know, coming around here wrapping, we want it to tuck and lay on there. So we're gonna have to get this stuff off. We also have to do the fender flares, the grill, and both bumpers. I have decided to do both bumpers, and wheel wise I think I picked the style I want, especially with this color, the accents and everything else. But we're gonna wrap the chrome bumpers, this upper kind of plastic valence here. Got to do the roof, and as for the mirrors and handles yet, I am not 100% sure. But I will be honest with you, I had dreams about wrapping. Literally I was falling asleep and all I could see in my head was stretch, stretch, stretch. It gets like ingrained in your mind because it's so satisfying how you could take something that's so like a sticker and pretty much make it so flat and smooth and contour the body lines and everything. I find it super interesting. It was in my head all night long, which is absolutely nuts. I do enjoy wrapping. I thoroughly do. It's super fun and it's just awesome. Compared to paint, I will tell you that obviously paint will probably hold up a little better. Wintry conditions, 3 to 4 years, wraps will last. Like California, places where you don't get inclement weather, they say 5 to 7. I know a lot of people like changing their wraps often, but that's just kind of the timeline on wrap length for you. So if you're thinking about doing it, that's why kind of learning to wrap yourself is kind of a better investment. A lot of people will charge $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 depending on what you want, plus depending on the type of wrap. If you want a chrome wrap, good night. Talk about big money, because chrome wrap is very hard to not, like I said in the last video, if you add too much heat, you stretch it too much, it will discolor. Same thing with chrome, you will tell even more. So like I said, I'm here to show you guys that I'm taking this on myself, and if you want to do it, like I said, the whole roll, it was 60 inches by 25 yards of this wrap. It should be enough to do the whole truck. It's about $1,100. Obviously my labor on it. So if you want to figure out how to do it yourself, try it. It's not as hard as you think. There are things to learn during it, but you can pick up on it quite fast. We actually have the grill finally wrapped. It took me 2 attempts to do so. Grills along with bumpers are some of the most difficult things to wrap because of all of these curves, you know, straight up, like between the dips and the bevels and the whatever. grills are pretty difficult to wrap. The next thing that will be difficult will be our bumper. The struggle I had with this, because it's not attached to anything, it caused some issues because you're trying to tug and pull and stretch, and it's wanting to move the stand and the grill at the same time. So I think what I'm going to do actually is bolt that bumper back up, and it'll give me something more sturdy. We'll get the plastic off and be able to stick and just tug and pull around, and I think we'll be better off that way. However, the grill does look pretty darn good. Not bad for a first-time grill wrapper. As for putting the inserts back together yet, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the chrome or not. Kind of waiting out on that. Obviously, you guys, like I said, all the inserts are down there, but I don't know if I want to do the chrome side of things yet. Or we're gonna do black. Or if I find new inserts, and I could just throw those in instead. So I don't know what we're gonna do on that part of the grill yet, so we're gonna hold off on that. Same thing with the front bumper here. I was going to take it off. However, we got a gap between the plastic and the bumper here, so it'd be easy to put a whole sheet down, and same thing as the back, pull, tug, and wrap around. So what are you looking at? I'm not gonna lie, that grill took me a couple hours, yes. As you get better, like I said, this is the first time wrapping a full vehicle, first time wrapping a grill. I used to wrap small things like just hoods, you know, add a matte black hood to a car. I would do that, but I've never done a full vehicle. However, as you can see, the handles are still not out of the truck. If you haven't guessed yet, I am dreading this because removing handles on a Ram is not fun. No, I'm being very lazy on that part. However, it is a pain. So what I'm gonna do at the moment is the roof. It's super flat. We do have a sunroof up here. So honestly, it's not that bad. A couple roof skin ridges, but that is no problem. The other thing up here is the little shark fin. To get that out, you gotta go up in here, take the headliner out, or drop it at least and push it through. What I think I'm gonna do is just lay it over that, cut around it, and then there is a rubber gasket here, so we'll be able to tuck it. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get a piece cut, and let's throw it up here and take care of the roof. Guys, it's actually the next day. Last night we did have a little issue with the roof. As you can see, the wrap is off of it. It ended up being really late last night, and that shark fin, to be honest, trying to cut a corner did not work out for us. I had to come in here, pretty much just pull this headliner down a little bit, pop this out, and then you can see up there's one 10mm bolt. I use a gear wrench, and I got that out, and then the shark fin comes off. Also, we just disassembled this door. You got to take the outer and the inner door panel off. You also, as you can see, this door no longer has glass in it. I got the harness hanging here, but the glass is in the back seat. Ram decided to put the door track on this inner door panel, or the window track rather. So the window's attached to the door itself, so you can't really get to these bolts unless you're really gonna, get in there with a, a little gear wrench or something. But it's way too tight, and we're gonna have to do the same thing again to this door right here. Because we did end up wasting a piece on the roof, I don't know how much wrap I actually have left. That's the plan for today. Honestly, I might just zip this out because it's just a crazy process of a lot of bolts, and then if we get all that stuff out, we'll get the wrap on it. Alright guys, so what I can see is like these plastics back on here, even with the stock wheels, this color looks sharp, looks like it does belong from the factory. Also what I found out, the roll going from top of the cab to the pinch weld here is bigger than 60 inches. So therefore you can't just roll, you can't just put the roll out and go to town. But there's two ways we can do this. We can go one door at a time and definitely clear the pinch weld all the way to the roof if we turn the roll sideways. Or what I did just see on YouTube, people wrapping a Ram 1500 as well. They literally did this body line, and what I did notice is they do a lot of overlapping. It just for the fact that the roll is not 60 inches, or just for the simple fact that the roll does not fit. So you can have two seams here, which I kind of like better. You know, one side going over the other. Knife line here, they wrapped the pillar as one piece, angle cut there, and then they wrapped the top piece there as one piece. To me, I don't think that makes as much sense as if we turn the roll and wrapped it vertically, and then we'd only have two seams, not one, two, and then I guess we also would have two seams. Very interesting. I thought this roll would like cover perfectly, but it does not. But the color does look badass. I'm gonna see what we can do here. Think which route we want to take this. Guys, let me tell you something. This truck, that color, oh my Lanta, that looks so good. So I will tell you, absolutely love the color. During this wrapping process, I realized a couple things. One thing being, like I said, you do need to piece in the, you know, that C-pillar there, and you do that. So that's why we have it kind of left like this at the moment. I didn't know what we were gonna do. I didn't know if I was gonna, like, this is a little bit short anyway, so we'll probably just, I just don't know where I'm gonna tap it or trim it in. The one video I saw, they did a ram and they added a new piece right there, and we could wrap this pillar down. People asked if I was gonna remove the bed. The answer is no, just to see what we can do on that. There's not that much space right here. Honestly, it's like here to here. So there's like that, and then also right here. So I don't think we're gonna remove the bed. However, what I will tell you is we broke this truck down to about the same spot you would if you were gonna paint it. We've done the same amount of work, and to be honest, to me, painting is a lot easier than this. This is very tedious. It takes a lot of time. I'm gonna tell you right now, we got here, I probably started this about 5 p.m. and it is now 11:10. You're looking at about 6 hours on just 2 doors. That's absolutely nuts. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. I get it. The ability to have a color change happen rather quickly, but I will tell you that from where I'm kind of at, this is so much work. Like, this is day 3 now on this, I think. Day 3, yeah, because I attempted the roof yesterday. That didn't work out. Did the grill yesterday. That worked out. And today we've done the 2 driver doors, and then got to do the passenger doors, the roof, bumpers still. This might be a full out 5-day process, when honestly if you wanted to do a full paint job, I don't think it would take this long if you were just shooting. Pretty much if you shot everything on the truck, no doubt it would be so much easier, in my opinion, to just paint the stupid thing. But it does look pretty good, and I do like the fact that it is removable. You don't have to keep it, you can change it. But even if you did paint it, you still can change it. You can also wrap over the paint. It's just a lot of work. Obviously, this is my first time, so I don't have all the tips and tricks down. But it is a lot of work. Grill doesn't look too bad. Again, that was like all the heat, peel, stretch, heat, peel, stretch. And if we got a copper paint, like, boom, just like right here, take the gun, shoot it. We would have been done so much faster. But it is a good thing to learn if you want to do something like this. To be honest, if you wanted to wrap cars on the side or something, you can make a lot of money. People charge about $5 grand to wrap a whole vehicle, and like I said, spend $1,000 on the roll. I will tell you, if you mess up a piece of vinyl, it's a lot harder to fix than if you messed up a little spot of paint. Like if you get a big wrinkle or a rip in the vinyl, you got to get rid of the whole thing. If you got like a run or something in your paint, a little bit of sanding, and you can relay the paint flat. Just a few things I've learned. It's a good thing to know, because in the future, obviously, like I said, if you did want to do this on the side, you could make a lot of money. It's just like tedious, long, and not all of that enjoyable. Very frustrating at times. So my experience doing this, and I will tell you, it's fun to know and a cool thing to just learn, but goodness, oh, I would paint a vehicle all day long over doing this. We still have the roof to do. We got this side to do, which does require a lot of disassembly on this side as well. I will probably throw the other side back together. We still got to do the roof. Got to do the C-pillars here and cut those in. Got to do the rockers on the other side because the roll was not long enough. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say we may not have enough to do the roof, but we will see. And on top of that, we still got to do the front bumper. Got to do the rear bumper too. I don't know. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. But to me, like I said, my personal opinion would be to paint something. If you wanted to change the color of your vehicle, I would paint it 100%. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's video. I'm sorry it's short and not that involved, but literally this takes so freaking long. I got nothing for you. It takes hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours to do. It is a very, very involved process, but man, it looks good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. While you're down there, tap that notification bell, click all so you don't miss out on any of our uploads. Drop me a comment down below. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.